in Central Oregon to test out our brand new Supreme Long Range. That's our BC Max bullet. What's that? It's the most accurate long range bullet we've ever developed.
It's really exciting to be able to get this out of the lab. We've been working on this projectile for a couple years now, and it's super exciting to be able to test it at long range.
Out to distance, we shot everything from 300 to 1,100 yards, and I was really excited that the hunters of the group, they all wanted to see the terminal ballistics, and that stuff was great, but I was excited to see how this thing flies.
Heavy for caliber bullets, high ballistic coefficients, a BC Max bullet's what we call it, and these bullets are phenomenal. I mean, we're out here shooting targets beyond 1,000 yards, and we wanted to put it to the test. And we've put this bullet to the test on animals. Now it was time to take it to the range with a bunch of our media friends so we could really show you what Supreme Long Range is capable of.
Out here at the property, we have an opportunity to do a variety of different testing, product development. We do U.S. commercial, dealers, distributors, law enforcement, military, and a variety of different other things out here.
Some of that stuff's not available to us in our lab environment. It's not available to us in Mississippi, where we design and develop and manufacture this ammunition. So getting out here and putting it to the test, 300, 600, 900 yard gel shots, I mean, you really want to know what it's doing at those ranges.
I shot 6.5 Creedmoor out of a Winchester Model 70 out to 1,100 yards. I was so excited.
First thing we're going to do is go through our Optics Academy 101 presentation, make sure that everybody understands the internals and externals of a scope and the way they operate and function. Then we're going to head down to the line and work into basic fundamentals of marksmanship, start collecting data on our rifles and start taking them out to distance, see what we can do there. Eventually, we're going to get into some ballistic gel testing and see what we can do to stretch the legs out on those cartridges. We had an opportunity to take the last couple of days to extend the range on some new ammunition, some new projectiles we're really excited about coming to market, and just getting out here and get some rounds downrange and good repetitions.
It was awesome to see this bullet shine at distance, shooting gel at 300, 600 yards. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. We even took some 900 yard shots, but the BC Max bullet is built for long range. It's got a high temperature polymer tip, a large diameter tip to really aid in expansion at those distances I just mentioned. It's got precision thick walled drawn jackets, extended boat tails to keep those BCs high. We want the best trajectories we can get. We've got super high BCs. Out here this week we were able to test 300 WSM, 300 Win Mag, 6.5 PRC, and 6.5 Creedmoor. And man, it's been a roaring success. We're so excited to get to share this content with you.
When you build a long range bullet, you've got to go test it not only on animals, but you got to test it and push this thing out at long range. And what greater place to do it than out here in the West in Oregon. We're pushing these things out beyond 1,000 yards, and we're having great results. And that's why we're really excited to be here, and we're really excited to show you what Supreme Long Range is capable of.
Winchester Life is brought to you by Winchester Repeating Arms,
Winchester Optics,
Winchester Safes,
Winchester Bourbon,
White Flyer, America's Best,
Winchester Air Rifles,
and by Winchester Ammunition, the American legend. This segment of Winchester Life is brought to you by Winchester Ammunition, the American legend.
So we're out here at Leupold Range in Oregon. We are shooting Winchester's Supreme Long Range, their new long range round. We're doing it in 300 Win Mag, 300 WSM, and 6.5 Creedmoor. So we got to shoot on some steel this morning, shoot some groups.
Also, being at 100 yards here, we are at a little bit of a negative angle. You might need to dig those bipod feet into the gravel here at 100 yards. It will get much more comfortable as we start taking it out to distance here in a bit. Okay? If we could all come up to over here, please. So we might flip it and all
The guys at Leupold out here have given everyone some great instruction on not just the fundamentals, but some of the finer points of shooting at distance and zeroing and parallax and getting your gun dialed and set up just for you. So it's been a lot of fun, and we're going to learn some more.
The stock and float his dominant thumb over to the dominant side of the rifle. All we want to do is go through that exact process, and you should be very stable, very comfortable, okay? When we shoot, we want to be relaxed, and we want to fire at the point of our natural respiratory pause. The point of our natural respiratory pause is when we have a couple of seconds after we've inhaled, exhaled, our brain has all the oxygen it needs. When you're pressing that trigger, he's going to pick a spot either on his body or somewhere straight to the rear and just pull the trigger straight to the rear. Okay? Let the bullet go down range. Obviously, the further out you are, the more time of flight you'll have, the easier it's going to be for you to see what's going on down range and reacquire your sight picture post shot. We'll go hot, you'll collect some ammo. We're gonna bring one box of ammunition to your station at a time, verifying that the colors match, verifying the calibers match. We're gonna bring it up to your station. You can jam your mag, insert it into your gun. We'll go hot, and then I'll have you shoot 5 rounds with this as your aiming point. We'll check them out with the spotting scopes. We'll start making some initial adjustments as necessary and go from there. What questions do we have? Okay, let's go ahead and everybody grab eyes and ears. If you do not have eyes or ears, there is a black bin on the middle table, behind the middle table, where you can grab some.
Pretty cool. Okay. I'll shoot another 3.
That looks great. It's off kilter. So the trick for keeping your ears off your gun stock, you make sure your ears like pushed up and in there, and then you turn it and you go. So it looks a little lopsided, but it'll keep it off your stock. Great.
So we're gonna get our first round jitters out of the way no matter what, but let's just take our time. Let's make sure to just hone in on our fundamentals right now. All right, so when you're ready, go ahead and use that center aiming point and go ahead and put 5 rounds or so into that target. Range is hot, okay.
How many do they want us to shoot? 5? This was my first one. And then I started feeling like I needed a chiropractor, and I was probably jerking the trigger a little.
Your breathing is great. I see that consistency, and then I see your trigger press left.
I was like,
that's great. We know what to do. You know,
can we make it
adjustments?
No.
So what we'll do is we'll come left 2 tenths and up 1 tenth.
Okay.
Left 2 tenths, up 1 tenth.
Okay.
Good. Impact. Good hit. Next shooter. Impact. Good hit. Okay. Bear, 200 yards. Bear, 200 yards. Impact. Second shooter. Press that trigger straight to the rear. Impact. Shooter number 6. Impact. Next shooter. Impact. Next shooter. Post-fire checks, dials back to 0.
So we got to shoot on some steel this morning, shoot some groups. We hit the bear. Some of us did, some of us had to take another round. But it's been a good time learning about the round and everything that they've done in the manufacturing process to build the supreme long range round. So it's been a lot of fun and we're gonna learn some more.
All right, so day one out at the range here in Oregon, shooting some supreme long range, and as you can hear, the rain is rolling in. So we were actually able to get all the rifles kind of dialed into about 800 yards. So tomorrow we'll get to do some longer range stuff again. We'll also get to shoot some gel. So looking forward to it, but now we gotta get everything packed up. So I gotta go.
Winchester launches Supreme Long Range Ammunition, an all-new line of high-quality precision center-fire rifle ammunition that takes long-range shooting and hunting to the next level. Featuring BC Max bullets, the first Winchester bullet purpose-built for targets at even the most extreme ranges. Supreme Long Range promises match-grade accuracy and terminal performance. The BC Max bullet utilizes innovative manufacturing techniques to produce heavy for caliber and highly accurate bullets that offer the highest ballistic coefficient available from Winchester. The thick-walled jacket of the BC Max bullet allows for a controlled expansion, optimal weight retention, and critical penetration. Paired with Winchester match-grade components, Supreme Long Range delivers consistent accuracy and terminal results that hunters and shooters can rely on. Supreme Long Range Ammunition delivers long-range flight stability, heavy for caliber, extended boat tail profile, and heat-resistant tip combined for maximum ballistic coefficients, devastating terminal performance. Large diameter tip ensures positive expansion and maximum energy transfer at even the most extreme ranges. Supreme precision. Next generation bullet assembly equipment engineered to provide industry-leading quality and competition-level accuracy. Boat tail stake. Innovative stake in the boat tail aids in core jacket retention at all ranges. Match grade primer, built to exacting specifications for shot-to-shot consistency. Winchester has developed the most accurate, factory-loaded precision rifle hunting cartridge, period. Supreme Long Range, precision rifle perfected.
This segment of Winchester Life is brought to you by Winchester Safes.
All right, Will, we come to the end of the event. We had a great 2 days of shooting here in Oregon. Let's talk about some of the things that stood out to us.
Yeah, it was nice to be able to stretch it out, you know, extended ranges. It's really what it's designed for. I think for me, Ben, you shot that group at 600 yards. You were prone, 2 3/4 inch 3-shot group at 600 yards. I mean, that one really stood out for me for sure.
Yes, we have ruined many a table shooting ballistics gel, but that's just kind of part of the process. It's part of the research and development, I'll call it. Sometimes there's some casualties, and there's been quite a few tables that have lost their lives in this process. So the Leupold guys are nice enough to let us use their table. Hopefully it survives, but if not, we might have to buy them a new one. So whenever we're shooting rifle products, a lot of times we're using a little bit stiffer gel here. So this is clear ballistics gel, and it works great so that way we can see through these blocks. So as we shoot it, we'll be able to measure the penetration. We'll actually try to cut some of these upsets out of here and pull them out. But we're shooting 300 yards right here, and then we'll keep stepping this back. So we're gonna go shoot it, and then we're gonna come down and check things out, and we'll kind of talk about the results. The consistency on the gel, I think, was also, you know, we've seen it in-house, but coming out here and doing it on the range, it was also a lot of fun to do it at the range, to like adjust for windages and things like that, and then, you know, acquire targets like gel like that, and then take folks down and see, you know, the fruits of our labor, so to speak.
Yeah, a lot of time, a lot of effort, engineering resources, capital investment. You know, we're changing a lot of the things, the way we do things, the way we've always done things for this projectile, from the subcomponents, the jackets, the lead core, you know, weight, uniformity part to part. Really just, it's awesome to see all that come together and go launch those shots way down range and hit those targets.
I'm gonna move this. Maybe we'll just pull this one onto the top. Ugh.
Yeah, that's good.
So in this instance, you can see a little bit of the jacket peeled off. But
19.
Yeah, that's killing.
yeah, 19 inches. And that's 6.5 Creedmoor. So as you kind of like come through here, like even this one, you can kind of see just like a little flake of lead every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you end up with 65, 70%, because the other 25, 30 or whatever is just little pieces that kind of wash off. I mean, we had people shooting, like you said, a mini Bigfoot that was probably, I'd say 4 foot tall by about maybe 2 foot wide, and consistently probably 2 out of 3, 4 out of 5 times hitting that target. And you know, there was a little crosswind.
And not just one person, you know, all the way down the range. We had 10 guns on the range taking turns, and like you said, most everybody is 50% or more, 1,000 yards with a couple adjustments here and there. I mean, you can see this half-grown Sasquatch. He's peppered with 10 or 12 impacts from the 1,000-yard distance, and it's really impressive to see what Supreme Long Range is capable of. Very consistent performance in all 4 calibers that we've got out here with us today.
Yeah, and these are, I would say, precision hunting rifles that we were shooting these last 2 days.
Absolutely.
So
Model
you know,
70, XPR, X-Bolt 2s.
yeah, great rifles, mostly geared kind of towards hunting. This is a hunting bullet, but I mean, you're going to be able to even pull some more accuracy out depending upon your own setup. We're going to offer these bullets as for hand loaders as well. So there's a lot of really awesome things here. And like you mentioned the long range thing. I mean, we're shooting, 8-inch targets at 1,300 yards. I mean, almost consistently, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, that Supreme Long Range out here in Oregon. We want to thank all the folks who came on this trip with us, all the media folks, all the folks who work for Winchester who've been working on this product. It's been a big deal. It's doing what we wanted it to do.
Yeah, a lot of those folks have already harvested game with it, different types of animals, even in Africa, South Texas, put it to test on mule deer, but you know, putting it on targets at these type distances is something we're not able to do in East Alton and Oxford. So you know, it was really special to come out here and show what it's capable of to all those folks. Real good support from Browning and Winchester. Same thing for Leupold. You know, those optics were great too.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I mean, like when you shoot like this and you can hit what you're aiming at 600 plus consistently, it's crazy. It's so much fun. You see people smiling, you see people cheering each other on, and that's what it's all about. So, you know, Supreme Long Range, check it out from Winchester, brand new BC Max bullet. We're very excited, so go find you some.